Hello there, my name is Lena and welcome back to another video. So, today we're discussing my most surprising books of the year. These books didn't make the cut to become the best books of the year, nor favorites, but I was quite surprised when I read them. So let's just jump into it. Let's first talk about one of my most recent reads. This is Rules for Banishing by Kate Alice Marshall Toot. This book is so good. I was just like, whoa. It wasn't at all what I was expecting. I knew that it was about this disappearance, but I wasn't expecting so much darkness and weird shit. And it was surprisingly good. I wasn't sold on the ending, but the development was fabulous. I mean, all the different places where the book took place were phenomenal. I was so engaged. I finished the book in one sitting, but I was just like, I need to know more. I need to know where the next place is going to be. I need to know the next rules. I need to know. I needed to know. Basically, in the Rules for Banishing, we follow Sarah. Her sister vanished like a year ago, and she gets this text saying that if she wants to see her sister again, she needs to go to the forest to play this game. Several of her friends get the text too, and they all go. Basically, when they get there, they discover this fucking weird road that appears from nowhere. They basically get to different places, but weird fucking magical places. Dark magical places. It was really good. I don't want to tell you much because you will kind of lose a little bit of the magic if you don't discover it, but it was surprisingly good. I'm so happy that I read it. I give it like 4.5 stars because of the ending, you know, but it was really good. I'm kind of interested in what the author is going to do next. Next, we have Three Dark Crowns by Kendra Blake. I'm so surprised that I actually liked this series. I ate the entire thing this year, book after book, and I'm not even sorry about it. The main complaint people have with this book is that it's quite slow. I would agree. It is really slow. In this one, we basically try to know the three sisters better. We're trying to discover how they are and how the different places where they lived worked. So yeah, it's slow, but I found myself eating the whole thing up in like 2 days or something like that, because I really like one of the sisters, the poisoner, and I was just like, you know what, kill them all, be the fucking queen. I'm okay with that. I wasn't really sold on the end of the series either, but it was good. I found myself just kind of really worrying about the whole cast of characters, and it was good. And it was really good. The story kind of expands as the books go, and that was a really nice touch. But yeah, I have to say that I'm a huge fan now of the Three Dark Crowns series. I'm going to check out more of Kendra Blake's work, definitely. We basically have this queendom called Fernburn, and to pick the next queen, we basically have these triplets fighting to death. The one that remains will be the queen. I gave all the books like 4 stars, but they are really solid. I'm quite happy that I've read it. Next, we have House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig. I was really excited for this release. I've never read the 12 Dancing Princesses story, but I'm kind of familiar with it. So I was really excited because I really like books set not on the sea, but with something related to the sea. I was instantly excited for it. I pre-ordered it actually, which is quite rare, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by it. It wasn't perfect, I thought that it was going to be very flawed for other reviews that I had seen, but I was quite surprised. I would recommend the audiobook. It gives the book like more of a creepy vibe, so I highly recommend the audiobook. I really like the mystery surrounding the whole story, and I was feeling even sad for the princesses. It was good. If you're interested in it, I will give it a try. The plot is really good. We basically follow this family. They had 12 daughters, but mysteriously they start dying. So I think when we start, the first 4 are dead, and our protagonist is the 6th. So she's kind of concerned, and she starts digging up. There's this mystery going on, and it's really good. I really recommend this one. Malice by John Wayne. Oh man, this book. I was constantly putting down this book. I don't know why, but I really wasn't drawn to it, like at all. But dude, this book is fucking awesome. I'm going to read the next one really soon. But as you can see, they're quite thick. And yeah, the beginning is quite dense. But man, that ending. This dude reminds me so much of Brandon Sanderson, because he also has these really cool endings. The last, I don't know, 150 pages of this book were non-stop action and fucking awesome action. Oh man, I'm sold in this series already. As a con, I have to say that the first 100 pages are really slow. That's a really sad thing, but if you push through them, you're gonna love this book. It's a really good take on classic fantasy. It's basically about this battle between good and evil. There's this prophecy where we will have the bright sun, the black sun. I always said it backwards. The black sun and the bright star, and one will be the champion for good and one will be the champion for evil. Next we have another fantasy. This is Never Die by Rob J. Hayes. This is more like a Japanese fantasy. It reminds me so bad like to anime, but it was really good. We basically have this child who's been tasked to revive these warriors. The premise is it's really interesting, but the execution of the book was really good. It's a really fast-paced book. It's just like 300 pages of non-stop action and battles and things like that. But oh, the different characters, the different just like heroes, and seeing them interact with each other, being so different, was really cool. And I don't know, I just like it. It was quite a surprise because I do like different types of fantasy, but I wasn't like 100% sure for this one. But I bought the Kindle version. I read like 50 pages and I was just like, fuck yeah, I'm going to buy this book. This book was great. It's kind of dark. The first scene is a battle, like a hard battle. It's pretty dark, I have to say, but it was good. It was a really good surprise. The last one we have here is Mage's Blood by David Hare. This is the first book in the Moontide Quartet. It's because there's another quartet. It's set in the same world. Yeah, I think it's the Moontide. Not the sun. No, it's the Moontide. The Moontide Quartet. I was really surprised with this book for one thing. I really saw many negative reviews for this one. That it was really slow, that the world wasn't just like expand enough, and some dude even said just like, the continents are named Europe, and it's just like, oh dude, seriously? Thank you. And he was mad because of that. In this book, we basically have these two continents. They're being at war with each other for many years, and every 12 years we have this kind of magical bridge that connects these two continents, and shit's going down. There are multiple point of views in this one. We have people from the east and people from the west all the time. And yeah, it's a slow burn book because the moontide doesn't happen into the last couple of pages of the book. So this one is basically preparation for the war and what's going to happen. And yeah, I get that. But it's fucking interesting. You see how different the two continents work and how different the people are, difference between the continent itself, the different tribes, the different people. We have tons of magic in this one, assassins, warriors, there's everything. I don't know why people hate it that bad. It has just like a 3.8 or something like that in Goodreads, and it doesn't deserve it at all. Like at all. I get if you don't like slow burn books, but it doesn't feel like it's wasting your time. You know, I think that everything that you see in the page is going to be needed for later. So that's what made it such a surprise for me. So yeah, those are all the books that really surprised me this year. I'm really pleasantly surprised with all of them, actually. But yeah, that's going to be all for today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!